My mother had a piano, and so I was able to play it and work on it by ear and write little ditties. I was playing piano at age 4. I conducted an orchestra at age 15. I had a lovely childhood growing up in Brooklyn. I was loved and really supported by my parents in my music. It was always part of my life. I sang, I played the piano, and I had an affinity for it. My mother gave me lessons, and then, I really wanted to know everything, and she knew it. She took me to Broadway shows when I was really young, and I loved it. My music is influenced by both classical and Broadway, probably as much as anything else.
16 years old, coming from Brooklyn, and go into 1650 Broadway or into the Brill Building.
And I started to talk with her. And I thought to myself, God, this girl is so confident. And I said to myself, if this girl has talent, she's going to be a huge star.
After launching her career at the end of the 1950s, Carole King made history as a woman in music, paving the way for whole generations of female singer-songwriters. But there's still a lot most people don't know about this iconic musician.
King, still only 17 when she wrote her first #1 hit, Will You Still Love Me Tomorrow, alongside her then-husband, lyricist Jerry Goffin. Together, they wrote hit after hit, including Take Good Care of My Baby, Bobby V, 1961, The Locomotion, Little Eva, 1962, Up on the Roof, The Drifters, 1962, Chains, The Cookies, 1962, and of course The Beatles in 1963, One Fine Day, The Chiffons, 1963, Hey Girl, Freddie Scott, 1963, I'm Into Something Good, Herman's Hermits, 1964, Just Once in My Life with Phil Spector for the Righteous Brothers in 1965, Don't Bring Me Down, The Animals, 1966, and of course, their last song together was the incomparable You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman.
And Jerry Goffin and I, who were at that time married, were a pair of writing teams that wrote for Don Kirshner, and he would come in and give us an assignment and say, we gotta get the next Drifters follow-up, and we'd all go home and write, or we'd go into our little cubicles where there was a piano in each of 3 or 4 rooms side by side. And sometimes we would do that, and since we were all trying for the same follow-up, trying to get the same artist, we would try to write the last hit that they had upside down, backwards, and sideways.
While several of the songs on the album came from amazing collaborations, Tapestry is the first album to really showcase King's voice as a solo songwriter. Songs penned by King alone include I Feel the Earth Move, So Far Away, Home Again, Beautiful, Way Over Yonder, You've Got a Friend, and Tapestry. 2 of these songs are directly tied to King's friendship with James Taylor.
Without her, I would never have wanted to write songs.
The bar that Carole sets is the bar that we're all trying to aspire to.
One fine day, you're gonna want me for your girl.
Her songs speak to the true and honest feelings that everyone has felt, is currently feeling, or hopes to feel one day. So it is only right for them to be passed down like precious heirlooms from parents to children, older siblings to younger, lovers to each other. These songs come to you from somewhere else, and then suddenly they are partly yours. The purity to the music she creates exists between 2 worlds, the mysterious, magical inspiration and decades of hard-earned and hard-learned craftsmanship. And what a moment in music history that was. With Tapestry, she became one of the most successful female artists of all time. Her persona on Tapestry feels like listening to a close friend, intimately sharing the truths of her life so that you can discover the truths of your own. It was a watershed moment for humans in the world who have feelings, and for cats who had big dreams of one day ending up on iconic album covers.
the legendary, iconic Miss Carole King.